Hello there, I hope you all doing good. Welcome to the sixth video in the series. We are going to solve the curring question, curring part 1. This is the classic interview question that you expect for a SDE1 or a freshers interview. If you read the problem statement, we have to create a JavaScript function that returns the sum of the previous value. So every time the function is invoked, it will accept a value, and the next time when you pass a value to it, it will do a sum with its previous value and return that value. So we have to create this curry function. Curry function will return a function. The return function will accept functions as values as arguments or inputs, and then it will start with 0 as a default value. So when the first value is passed on the first invocation, it will do a sum and it will return that value as it is. After that, whatever value you will pass, it will do a sum with its previous value. So if you have not watched the video where you are revising your concepts of JavaScript, I highly recommend doing that. Otherwise, you can also check out my course. I have the whole revision section over here, which you can go through before your interviews. That will help you to prepare better. So let me copy everything from here and let's take it to this section. And now let me tab this and then wrap this in console log, so that when we run this, we get the output as we see it, and these two. And now let's implement the curry function. So from the structure, the curry will return a function. It will not accept any argument, but it will return a function. So here I am just returning an anonymous fat arrow function, and this will accept an value. Now in a closure, the inner function remembers the scopes, context, and variables of the outer function. So if I create a variable over here, let's say sum equals to 0, and then on each invocation I can do sum plus or equals to val. I can set the default value for the val as 0. So even if we invoke without passing a value, it will return us the sum, and then finally will return the sum from the inner function. Now let me add a case over here where we won't be passing anything, and still we'll see 12 as output because this will get the default value 0. Now if I run this, we should get the output as it is listed over here. On the first invocation we got 5, on the second we got 3 plus 5 8, then 8 plus 4 12. By adding 0 we got again 12, and when we are now passing nothing, we again get 12. So this is how the closure works, and this is how you can create the basic curry function and implement this. I'll see you in the next question. Thank you.